Live from the No Invite Podcast. No Invite Podcast.
Bang, No Invite Podcast. It's your people blazing. We back in this motherfucker. And it's a dolo mission. I'm solo bolo on this motherfucking thing. No producer Patty. She's out there in the world right now in the wilderness doing what the fuck she do, being Peebo. Probably snatching somebody's chain right now or some shit. Shout out to producer Patty though. I'm gonna take this time right now to go ahead and formally put out a motherfucking APB for our host, Steph. I don't know where the fuck she's at. She ain't been returning my text. She hasn't posted nothing on social media. It's been a social media blackout. So there's only a few scenarios in my mind that could be out. One, she's in jail. She ain't got no bail money because nobody loves her from what she let her tell it. You know what I'm saying? So she's probably locked down. So if that's the case, free my nigga Steph. You know, we out here. We're going to hold it down. The No Invite remembers you. We ain't going to forget you. That's one scenario. The other scenario is a shotgun wedding. She met the man of her dreams. You know what I'm saying? He did things to her that nobody ever done to her. Made her say things and speak things that no one's ever made her speak. And she's somewhere in TJ right now, jumping the broom on her honeymoon or some shit. Either way, congratulations, Steph, if that's the case. I wish you well. And you know what I'm saying? May your drinks be cold and your relationships be non-toxic. You know, and hopefully everything's good with her though. You know, shout out to Steph. Hopefully she'll tap in sometime. And I pray and everything's good. I'm a optimist, and sometimes I'm a pessimist. So I'm gonna be optimistic on this time because I don't like to think about negative thoughts when it comes to people and shit, and especially when they come up missing. That hits too close to home. So hopefully she's out doing her shit, living her life, you know, staying golden. It's the No Invite Podcast. This is episode 17. We're rocking and rolling. I'm sorry that I came at you guys late. It's Wednesday. I believe what the fuck day is it? It's the 27th, Thursday. I'm going to drop this shit tonight. It's going to be on the same day. So basically, we didn't really technically miss a week. Even though we blew by our fucking scheduled drop time. But, you know, we're human and shit happens, you know. Can't knock me, can't knock the hustle. Can't be upset. I'm giving you guys free fucking entertainment. You guys ain't paying me, so I don't give a fuck what you say. You can say about it. That's how I feel like it, if you don't like it. But if you love it and you ain't tripping and you still rocking with us, I appreciate y'all. Anybody that want to be on the show, anybody that got something pertinent to say or something that's worth saying, tap in with me. You know what I mean? Jump in the No Invite _ podcast, No _ invite _ podcast on Instagram. Jump in the DM. Please tell me why you want to be on the show. And please don't tell me that it's because you're dropping the hottest mixtape of the year and you just want to come on there and spit flames and let people know and be the hardest out. And then when you get on the mic, man, you're like a fucking mummy. You know what I'm saying? You know, this podcasting shit may sound easy, but it's not. But it is, if that makes fucking sense. It's easy because it's really just conversation. It really should be no pressure. When you come do this shit, or when you do your own podcast, or whatever, you get into your own shenanigans, you're going to realize that it's just conversation. The more basic, the more natural that it flows, the better your content's going to be. You know what I mean? Be yourself. You know, all you hardcore motherfuckers and shit, that's how you know that a lot of these motherfuckers ain't what they say they are. Motherfuckers be max and pimps and got 50 bitches, you know, sucking 10 toes and all that good shit. But then it's like, you get on the microphone and you're a fucking corpse. You know what I mean? You can't carry a conversation. Every fucking word is a one word, and every answer is a one word answer. And I'm gonna keep it real. It takes time. You know, this is a skill you got to develop. Anybody that was listening to the show and listening to Steph's evolution and my evolution, then you know that it takes time. It takes time to get your wheels under you. And it's even harder for the artist, you know? I mean, if you're a natural person, you got the gift of gab, you was blessed, you know what I'm saying, when God was handing out game, he sprinkled a little more on you, then it's nothing, you know? But for other people, you know what I mean, it's hard for them to open up and be their real true selves. We all got issues, we all are guarded, we all have, you know, reasons why we don't show our true form to the masses, you know? And as an artist, as being a person from my background and the way I came up, I'm the same fucking way. It's hard for me to expose who I really am to just anybody. And I'm not to say that this is entirely who I am, because there's more to me than this fucking podcast shit. I mean, if you know me in person, then you know that this is definitely me. But there's more to me though. But at the same time, I struggle with this shit because it's like, fuck, how much do I want to give y'all? How much of me am I going to show y'all? You know, I come from a place where exposing too much of yourself is exposing weakness. You know what I mean? People will take whatever they can and twist it and use it against you. You know, so showing too much of yourself is a weakness, is a form of weakness. And I also got to remind myself I'm not in fucking jail anymore. So it's okay for me to be myself and not have to worry about that type of shit. You know, I mean, motherfuckers got trauma. Everybody got trauma. We all been through some shit. I've been through all kinds of crazy shit. You wouldn't believe me in some shit I couldn't even tell you on this fucking podcast. It's just some shit you'd have to take my word for it. When I finally get to where I want to be and to make the movie and all that shit, I'll make sure that I give you guys everything. But until that time, you're just gonna have to take what I give you. If you know me in person and you know me in real life, then you know that this is me. This is not a front. That's why probably it comes a little easier to me than it does to other people, because it's really me. You know, I crack jokes, I talk shit. I could have a deep conversation with you, or we could just shoot the bullshit and talk about nothing. Even now, I think I've been giving y'all about a good 10 minutes of just some random shit. But it's real, and that's why people fuck with it. That's why they tune in. That's why people hit me like, yo, your shit's dope and whatnot, and they fuck with me. And I appreciate it, you know, and that's why I continue to do this shit. Of course I want, you know, to get to a point where it's paying me. You know, you always want to get paid for your passion, but, you know, just to be felt, just to have people be like, yo, your shit dope, man. I fuck with you on this level or this and that. That's cool with me. I dig that shit. You know what I mean? That right there is dope. Everybody want to be felt. You know, I don't go to a therapist, but I feel like this is my therapy, because I could get on here and just vent, get it off my chest, and keep it rolling. And not only that, but have some fun. Make fun of myself. Make fun of other people. It's like when you hear me and Steph, or you hear me and fucking Patty talking that shit, it's because it's real. That's like what we talk about when the mic's off. You know, it's just harder for them to really get to that point because they don't come from that background either. Like, I've been making music. I've been rapping. I've been used to speaking in front of crowds and shit. You know, I had a live stream back in fucking 2013 called West Coast Fusion TV. And let me tell you, that shit was not no fucking joke, because we had a lot of views. We was getting like at least a good 5,000 views live. Not like YouTube views. I'm talking about live, like people on the website was checking us out. And it was all over the world. And the thing about live compared to, the thing about live compared to like doing a podcast now is that once it's out there, it's out there. You know, I record this shit live, so to speak. I record this shit live, so to speak, but I definitely have control over what I want to say and not say. I rarely, if ever at all, edit this shit. I always try to be like, boom, here it goes. Try to give you the raw and uncut. But I very much got control. If I fuck up too bad or I say something maybe I shouldn't, I might double back and swipe it. You know what I mean? But live, once it's out there, you got to live with it. You know what I mean? Something fucks up, some crazy shit. I done told y'all stories already about, you know, having artists on there, and they were just like, yo, like, like totally not respecting the whole fucking live thing. Like I had, like I said, a dude was one of my folks too, was on there. And I told him, I was like, we're going to have you. We Skype, because on the live stream, I would Skype him and he would get on it. You know what I mean? We'd get on there with artists or whoever the guest was. And not only could you see them, but you could hear him. So I told him, I was like, man, get you a pair of headphones. And if you ain't got no headphones, make sure you somewhere quiet. This motherfucker's in the studio, hella loud. I'm trying to talk to him. And he got people in the background like, what's up, bro? I'm like, yo, we doing something right here. This live, man. This ain't like I could go back and edit it and cut some shit out. And the reason why that's important is because it's like you got people watching live. They ain't trying to sit there through your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to sit there while you tell Ray, hey, bro, roll that up in a da-da-da-da, and, you know what I'm saying, tell that bitch, you know what I'm saying, be cool. Like, they ain't trying to hear that shit. They trying to get to whatever. Now, I know with this live function on Instagram, that's different. But when you tune into a program, when you tune into something and we talking about music or it's supposed to showcase your talents, you know, you might want to stay on subject. But this is not that. This is a motherfucking podcast. I do what I want. I'm Blaze. If you don't like it, shut this shit off. And if you like it, keep rocking with us. We rolling, you know what I mean? Wherever Steph's at right now, I hope her ears are burning. She hears me talking about her. I know Patty out there moving around right now, so I'll probably see her later sometime this week. So that's not even no thing. And we're just going to keep it rolling like we always do. I'm still sitting here and kind of like in my little hangover from football. I'm not sad or nothing. It's just like, fuck. It's like what? I don't got much, you know, going on that's extracurricular. It's usually just like business for me. And then, of course, family time and try to spend time with the people that mean the most. But it's like, fuck. It's like, you know, some people got their shows they watch on TV. Some people got this. Some people got that. It's like, I got football. Football's interesting to me. You know what I mean? It does it for me. So now that there ain't no football, I really don't know what the fuck to do. I never been about the combine. That shit don't mean nothing to me. People watch the combine. They watch these motherfuckers work out and they draws and shit. And I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because at the end of the day, that shit don't mean shit. You got a motherfucker to be in the combine and totally kill it, come to the NFL and be trash. You know what I mean? Have you all disappointed. You know what I mean? I'm not like these other fanatics that fucking talk about football and start foaming at the corners of their mouth and you know what I mean, start saying crazy shit. I'm good. You know, I'll be all right. I don't really fuck with baseball, even though, you know, I have my teams and shit, but baseball just super boring to me. Baseball is boring as fuck. The fucking Warriors suck this year, but I still hold them down. But I don't watch the Warriors no more, any less than I did before because, you know, I like basketball. I like basketball, but I love football. That's just what it is. That's me. They got the new thing going on with the CBA and football and whatnot, which I think is interesting because they're basically fighting for new contracts, you know, negotiations between the players and the NFL. There's the possibility that there could be a strike. And I think that's fucking dope, actually, to be honest with you. That's like some movie shit to switch that shit up, you know what I mean? I think it'll be dope if, like, they fucking made... if they have a strike, they probably have scab football, which happened before, where they pick a bunch of non-drafted people and whoever the fuck, you know, want to join and do all the shit that they do, whatever. And I feel like they should really let them hit, though, like with that. Like, if you're going to be a scab and you're not going to even be a long-term player and you're getting your shot, you better be out there knocking motherfuckers' heads off. You better be out there trying to kill a motherfucker. You know what I mean? All that. I want to see that. Make the shit interesting. Because it's already known that they didn't want your ass to begin with. So you got your shot, you better take it. I know I sound like Tone Loc right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm still trying to shake this little, you know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck it was. It ain't Corona, because I'm alive and living. And I'm getting better, so... all y'all people out there worried about that shit, man, just do what they say. Wash your fucking hands, you fucking filthy ass motherfuckers. That's all they really telling us, you know that shit? They saying, hey, wash your hands. Fucking stay away from people that got corona. And that's it. That's like the only thing they got for us. I heard on the radio today, they said that motherfuckers with beards, it's best that we shave our beard because those medicine or those fucking doctor's masks can't work effectively if they're not flush against your skin, which is something I already know because I've worked in places with hazardous chemicals or where we had to wear masks like that. So I already know they tell us you can't have a beard. So beard gang, they coming for us, bro. I don't know what to do. Now I want to rep the set and I want to rep it proudly. I don't want to get no fucking corona up. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like coronas. I do Modelos. You feel me? So they do that shit to me, it's going to be a problem. I don't know. But that's what I heard on the radio. I feel like it's a lot of fear-mongering going on. I feel like it ain't real till it's real, you know? And that's how I feel like. I'm not one of these people to get all excited and start flipping out because you hear shit. I take heed, but you ain't going to see me over here panicking. I'm not going to be acting crazy. I'm not going to be out rushing out to do all kinds of foul shit or or looking at motherfuckers crazy. I'm just gonna do what I always do. Proper hygiene goes a long fucking way. Wash your ass, wash your hands. You know what I mean? Watch out who you around. I ain't gonna lie though. Now that they talking about this corona shit though, it just gives me another reason not to share my weed with motherfuckers. Nah, you can't hit this, bro. When they try to come can I tap that? Nah, bro, it ain't good. I can't, bro. That shit's going around. You know what I mean? I'm a dick, whatever. You my peoples, I'll give you a bud, break down your joint, break down mine. We go to the neck on one, you feel me? Or vice versa. If you my peoples, we do it like that. We run it like that. But all that sharing shit, that shit gotta go. Remember, a few years ago, I was the one telling y'all, you motherfuckers, this eating ass is a trend and shit. Yeah, that's the reason why I stopped smoking with you motherfuckers too. Don't make me go back to my old ways. Well, look, it's the No Invite Podcast. We're going to take a little quick break. As always, it's your boy Blaze, and we moving and grooving like we always do. One. What's going on? I want to talk to you guys right now. Had to pay some bills. You already know we fuck with our sponsors tough. And when I mean our sponsors is our peoples, talking about Saints Kicks. And now, he been on a roll. For all y'all that don't know about Saints Kicks, man, he got it. Whatever you need, he could get it for you. And if he can't get it for you, you probably can't get it nowhere else at a decent price. Talking about shoes, talking about Jordans, talking about Yeezys. He got foam posits. I see he be having SB Dunks. He really specializes mainly in Jordans and Yeezys, but he could get you anything, and he gets them all. He gets the newest releases. He got it. 650 Port Chicago Highway, Bay Point, California, known as the West Pittsburgh is what we still call it. You can slide up in there, holla at him, check out his inventory, or if you are out of state or maybe in state but just too far, you could go to Saints_Kicks on Instagram, check out his inventory. He got it. He got it for you. You can see everything that he got in stock right then and there. He ships, and he got deals. He does daily deals with different shit. He does consignment. He does new and used. He does it all. Fuck with my peoples like I fuck with him. He keeps me fresh. Damn near, I'm going to say like 80% of the shoes in my closet, I got them from Saint. So if you think that I'm just doing this because it's a sponsor, no. I really fuck with him. Now, don't get me wrong. Any of you sponsors out there, you want to sponsor, you want to come sponsor with the kid, I'll put some sauce on it for you. Hell yeah, I fuck with him. But no, on the real, holla at Saints Kicks. Like I said, you can go to Instagram, Saints_Kicks, or you could go up 650 Port Chicago Highway, go into the store, check out his inventory, hold the shoe, hug the shoe, whatever you want to do. Holla at him. It's your People's Blaze. It's No Invite Podcast. Bang, and we back. No Invite Podcast and Blaze. And like I said, I'm on the motherfucking solo tip. It's just me, myself, and I on this one. Me and all my multiple personalities here for you, for your enjoyment. And we just gonna keep rolling, This weekend, I think it was this weekend, right? The Deontay Wilder fight and the Tyson Fury fight happened. I didn't get to watch it, but apparently it wasn't much to watch. There's a lot of bullshit around it. I just wanted to touch on it real quick. First of all, I guess y'all already know he got technical knockout. His corner threw in the towel because he was getting that ass beat. You know what I'm saying? He was getting ragdoll out there, looking real crazy. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury looked like he was handling his business. It didn't really, from what I seen, from the clips that I seen, it didn't even look like he was hitting him hard. It just looked like he was getting him. No, he must have landed the right solid combination or something because he won and he made it look easy. He was also did some creep ass weirdo shit where he was trying to like lick blood off his neck. That right there alone deserves an ass whipping. But we all know that it wasn't going to be Wilder to dish that out. So it is what it is. I don't really fuck with boxing too much. There ain't been too much boxing lately for me to be too into it. But I do want to talk about some of this shit because after it all happened, there's a couple little things that's been popping up. And it's kind of, to me, it's just crazy. It kind of defines this whole generation right now because he made an excuse that he got beat up because his legs were dead because he wore a big fancy ass weirdo like costume, like Black Panther type costume. Said it was like 40 pounds. And then that's one of the reasons why he lost. I guess another reason was that, well, I mean, really, what other fucking excuse do you come up with? You know, people are over here talking about, like, on social media, they're like, oh, you know what I mean? They feel bad for him. What you feel bad for? He knew what the fuck he was doing. Nobody told him to put that shit on. He put that shit on. He knew. I seen a video of him working out. His legs look like fucking, like they belong to a 12-year-old. Skip leg day, bro. That's what it looked like. Like, it looked like, bro, come on now. You a boxer. You supposed to work them legs out, man. This boy had getaway sticks. It is what it is. Shit happens, take the L. Stop making fucking excuses. That's all these motherfuckers do nowadays, is make an excuse. Oh this, oh that, I can't this, I can't that, this, that. Nah, fuck all that. Shit happens. There's always reasons why things happen, okay? That's not an excuse. Things happen, circumstances or whatever. An excuse is when you blame something on something that you had control over, and you try to use that as a reason for why things didn't go the way that you went. You had control over it, Pop. You didn't have to wear that heavy ass fucking costume. You know, it kills me that a motherfucker go on there and make all these motherfucking excuses. I forgot what it was. There's like a few more excuses. I just wanted to tap on it real quick because y'all need to stop making fucking excuses out here. This shit's getting out of control. Motherfuckers got excuses for this and excuse for that. You know what I'm saying? They say excuses are like assholes. Everybody got one. You know what I mean? They all stink. So I don't want to hear that excuse shit. Take the L. We got motherfuckers on social media like, oh man, you could win 100 fights and you know what I mean, you lose one and that's all people focus on. You goddamn right, because people are fucking haters. You know what I mean? I had to educate somebody on Facebook the other day. I'm not even gonna say his name, but he tried to post up a meme that said exactly that and had a picture of Deontay Wilder. And I'm like, bro, weren't you the one that was like nonstop posting about the Niners when they lost the Super Bowl? Fuck their whole dope ass season. They made it to the Super Bowl. You're like, oh, they're garbage and this, that. It's the same thing. It's an excuse. I have no excuse for my team. We just didn't do it. I don't give a fuck what happened. We didn't pull it off. We didn't handle it. That's my team, and it is what it is. You gotta stop fucking making excuses for why shit didn't work out the way they did for you. It just happens sometimes. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, there's circumstances that happen, because there's also like a theory right now. They got a lot of videotape, and I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it has, you know what I mean? It has legs, like it might be true, but they're saying that Tyson Fury cheated. They got pictures, there's slow motion pictures of him throwing punches and his gloves are all flopping crazy. They don't even look like his hand is all the way in his glove. Like his gloves bending unnaturally at the wrist. Like where there's no way that the wrist could even bend that way. It looked like he was slapping him instead of fucking punching him and shit. I mean, it's happened before, you know? I think Cotto got beat before too. Dude had something in the gloves. Every time he hit him, he was splitting his shit. Every time he hit him, or he was lumping him up. Is that an excuse? Nah. Take the L, bro. Until they prove that shit, you gotta sit with this L, man. You gotta accept this shit. I done lost plenty of times. I done took responsibility for the shit that I did. And sometimes shit was out of my control, but I was still there. So it's my fault in the end. I put myself there. If I jump in the ring and a motherfucker cheat, it is what it is. I still lost, you know, but you just gotta accept it. See, cheating is a little different though. I'm gonna go ahead and switch that up, because cheating is different. That's not an excuse. That's like a reason. Like that's, you know, that's different. Talking about you had a 40-pound costume on and that's why you lost. That's a fucking excuse. Motherfucker fired his coach. Wilder fired his coach that threw in the towel. He probably saved your fucking life. He probably the only one with enough sense to be like, yo, this motherfucker getting his ass beat. You know, it ain't like the streets where you could jump in and help him. All you could do is throw in the towel. They end the fight. You live to fight another day, Craig. But that, like I said, all I see is excuses. All I mean is this social media shit just lets me into your lives, and not in a good way. And I'm an observer. I'm a people watcher. I sit there and watch how people move and what they do and how they carry themselves. You know, like I said, it's just my background. It's like where I came from. You have to be observant. You know, being observant equals survival. You got to be able to lay out the room. You know, check the temperature. What's going on around you? What's going on here? Who's this? Why are they moving funny? You know, is there a problem? You know, there's been plenty of times I walked in the room and you could feel tension. And instead of ignoring it, you know, I watched it. And you could watch shit unfold. I was around my partner Chin Chin the other day. And I forgot what we were doing, but it was the same thing. We were talking about something, a situation. And he kind of like put it all together real fast. You know? And later on, you know, my girl asked me, he's like, how do you do that? And I was like, that's just where we come from. You know, that being able to put shit together fast equals survival. You know? Sometimes it ain't hard to tell. Sometimes you got to read between the line. You can never assume. You just observe. You know? You just watch and see what happens. You know? Let the shit unfold. It could save your life. You know? Motherfuckers get to shooting. Motherfuckers get to go acting crazy at a club or at the bar or something. It could save your life. You know, some people like nowadays, their natural reactions pull the phone out and start recording. That's how you get shot, bro. Real talk. That's how you get shot nowadays. I mean, for the most part, people are lucky. But not me. I get away immediately. Oh, y'all gonna fight? Are y'all acting crazy? Okay, I'm gonna get way over here. I might stick around and watch from a distance. But you ain't gonna see me close up. If it ain't involving me, if it ain't involving my people, fuck, nah, I'm out of here. Survival. Y'all gotta think about that shit nowadays, man, because it's real. A lot of people out here ain't putting two together. You know, you end up a victim of your own circumstances. Your own accountability. You did this shit. You know, it's tough out here. You know, people will shoot you or do something fucking foul to you and blame you for it. No accountability, no respect for whatever. It's an excuse. You know, he did this. He looked at me crazy. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I'm very much the type of person that goes off that if a motherfucker looks at him crazy. But differences now between me and then, it's like, you looking at me crazy ain't enough. You know? Because if I just go off that every time somebody looks at me crazy, I mean, for all I know, you got some shit in your eye. For all I know, I look like, you know, somebody that fucked your bitch. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know what I look like to you, but if I move on somebody every time they looked at me crazy or they looked at me a way I didn't like, I probably wouldn't be here, y'all. Real talk. Gotta understand how blessed you are. This life, this shit that we live in, man, it's an opportunity. It's a gift. Whether you believe in God or whatever you believe in or not, it's a gift. You know? And for y'all to say it's not a gift, you're squandering it. You're not appreciating it. A lot of people right now sitting in the grave ain't got an opportunity to do the things that you're doing every day, just like to get up. Be around your loved ones. Oh, nobody love you? Okay, get up. Get some money. You know? Oh, when you broke? Get up and be healthy. Get some pussy. If you can't do none of that shit, yeah, go ahead and kill yourself, bro. It's a wrap. You're better off dead. Because you don't appreciate your life anyways. You know, a lot of people that are sick and injured, you know, wishing they could walk around. People ain't got their legs. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers out here acting like they can't do shit. Like it's too much for them. It's like, fuck that, bro. What you want in life is out there for you, but you gotta go get it. Ain't nobody gonna give it to you. You can't just pop it in the microwave and be like, huh. You gotta go out and get it, man. And you gotta appreciate it. And appreciating your life is going out and getting whatever it is that you want in life. You know, if you're gonna sit around and complain, get on Facebook and cry, talk shit about people, air out all your dirty laundry, you know, be fake front for the gram and give a fuck about what everybody thinks, you're not appreciating your life. You're squandering it. If you're still in the same spot you were 10 years ago, you don't appreciate your life. And it's sometimes, and I don't mean material. So don't think that I'm talking about like, oh, I'm trying to stunt on y'all or nothing, because I'm not even where I want to be financially or material wise. I'm talking about your mental, your growth. How are you? How do you feel about yourself? You know, What are you doing to uplift your family, your peoples, yourself? That's what I'm talking about. If you still doing the same ass shit, kicking it with the same motherfuckers that doing the same shit 10 years ago, 5 years ago, that shit's bullshit. You don't appreciate your life. It's all about growth and elevation, y'all. I know that shit sounds corny or sounds like a fucking Instagram meme, but it's real. This what's the cliche nowadays on social media? Oh, my circle's getting small. I'm cutting everyone off. I mean, yeah, it should. You shouldn't cut everyone off, but you should cut anybody off that's not a part of your growth. If you're staying stuck in the same spot and cutting everyone off, you're like on a cliff right now. You done painted yourself into a corner. You're not growing. You're not doing nothing. What the fuck are you doing? And when people say cutting people off, I don't need nobody, that's not what don't get it fucked up. They don't mean like they don't fuck with nobody. Real elevation, real growth. Yeah, you're gonna outgrow some people. Some people are not where you are at right now. But that doesn't mean that they don't have new people, new opportunities that they're getting around. By nature, by law, we're humans. We're social people. We need people. All right, say what you want. We need people. That doesn't mean that we need them for our shit, but to get things done, you need to have relationships. If you're selling something, you need people to buy your shit, so you got to deal with people. If you're making music, you need people to listen to your music. You need producers. You need engineers. You dig what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I don't mean like need you like every day. I got to call you and we got to hang out. I don't mean that. I mean like a part of growth is cutting off the people that ain't growing and putting people in your life that's conducive to what you're trying to do. I'm trying to start a business. I could do it all by myself, or I could get with people that been doing it and learn from them. Do I need them? To a certain extent. I'm sure I could do it my own way. But do I want to do it with less headaches? Do I want to learn from other people's mistakes instead of my own? It's possible. But I got to go out there and get with people like me that have the same vision. Sharks swim with sharks. Turtles hang with Ninja Turtles. You know what I'm saying? Fat people eat with fat people. That's just how I go. So what are you doing? I see a lot of fronting, a lot of people. I know I could name like a bunch of people right now that are doing the same shit their whole life that I know them. Dress the same, look the same. Well, maybe they're a little older and more fucked up, but you know what I mean. And then to them, like, they see what I'm doing with this little podcast and my music and shit, which I'm not even like at that level, you feel me? But they see what I'm doing and it's like, God, I might as well be fucking on TV. And it's like, I look at them and I trip out. I was like, yo, you could do this shit too. Maybe not what I'm doing, but you could definitely grow and have something for yourself. You ain't got to be stuck in the same situation. But you got to want this shit. You got to put them people out of your life that are telling you no. That are keeping you stuck in the same spot. The negativity, the negative people. The fucking, the foul and the shiesty and smirkish people. The people that ain't got no respect for themselves. So if they ain't got no respect for themselves, they definitely don't respect you. They ain't got no respect for where they live or what they own. They ain't gonna respect you. So you gotta keep the right people in your circle. I know this will sound like some preaching shit or whatever, but it's like a lot of y'all gotta hear it. The ones that know that you know. You're not in your head right now like, this motherfucker's for real. Yeah, that's some real shit. The people that don't know, that are being ignorant, that refuse to grow, they're like, he's full of shit. I'm just living my life, bro. I'm far from perfect. I done made more mistakes than I could ever remember. I done probably forgot more mistakes than I could remember anything else. But I'm growing, y'all. And that's all I need from y'all. I need y'all to grow. Stop making fucking excuses. Stop being fake on Instagram, selling dreams, because you're really only selling dreams to yourself. People will follow you. The people that know you, they know that you ain't about that shit. The people that don't know you, you're only going to fool them for so long until they see you one day. And they're going to be like, damn, what the fuck happened to this dude? This can't be him. This can't be her. I don't understand. I never understood why you'd want to impress somebody so bad. You know, I never understood that. To me, the only people I want to impress are the people that I love. The people that I want to inspire. And I don't want to impress them by like stunting on them. I want to impress them because I want them to see the growth. It's kind of the reason why I do the podcast, to be real with you. You know what I mean? It's a way for me to, you know, drop my little jewels here and there and show y'all what time it is, you know, and show y'all that it's possible. I didn't come from this shit. Anybody that don't know me listening to this podcast, I did not come from this. I really came from the streets. And do I glorify it? Not really. If I talk about it, I always talk about it like, you know, it was a point in time in my life. And it caused me to make a lot of fucking mistakes. But I learned from it though. It forged me. It made me who I am, you know? If I was a fucking ignorant person and I was still stuck in the same shit, then it would be a loss. I'd be at a loss. I'd be a waste of time. But the fact that I'm here right now, just even bothering to tell y'all this shit, lets you know where I'm at. I was always told that a real friend's gonna look out for you, for your best interest. Put you know what I mean? Not for my best interest, but for your best interest. And I'm not your fucking friend. I got enough friends. But when somebody takes the time to say some shit to you that could help you, you ain't gotta fucking do it. But it's also it's a good thing to listen. You know? Egos are a motherfucker. Egos done kill more people than cigarettes. Just remember that. It's the No Invite Podcast. I'm Blaze. I'm moving and grooving like I always do. I just wanted to hit y'all with something quick, something fast. We're going to keep it rolling. I might come back with some shit. I might not. Who the fuck knows? But we're going to tap in with our sponsors right now. And, you know what I'm saying? So either I'm back or I'm not. You'll see. Bang, it's your peoples. It's No Invite Podcast. And as always, I'm moving and grooving. And you know I fuck with Bay Area Exotic. What is Bay Area Exotic? Well, I'm glad you fucking asked. Who asked? The voice in my head asked. And Bay Area Exotic is your number one spot in the fucking Bay Area for exotic drinks, snacks, and all kinds of treats from all over the world. The world, Craig. Not fucking, you know what I'm saying, that backyard boogie. Not the fucking store down the street. I'm talking about the world. I'm talking about different flavors, sodas, Fantas, Pepsis, you name it. Different kinds of snacks. The shit that you read the label and it's in a different fucking language and you don't know what it says, but it looks fucking good. That's Bay Area Exotic for you. They got it. They ship. And you could also go see the inventory. How do you see the inventory? Go to Instagram and go to Bay Area _exotic. Boom. You can see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Different colors, different kinds of Sprites and Fantas, different fucking chips and snacks. They got it all. They ship. If you're in the East Bay area or Northern California area and you feel like driving and you want to get your hands on some of these snacks, you could go to 650 Port Chicago Highway, West Pittsburgh, California, also known as Bay Point, California. And you could go walk in the store. You could check out the inventory, buy you a soda, buy you some chips, and get your international flavors on. I'm Blaze. I am the No Invite Podcast. It is me, and I fuck with Bay Area Exotic. Yeah. Boom, and we back. It's Blaze, solo bolo on the motherfucking No Invite Podcast. Yeah, I just fucking pretty much nagged you guys the fuck out in the past segment. But I mean, some of y'all had to hear it. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but it is what it is. You're going to find out one way or another. Don't let me tell you. I mean, you could always let life kick your ass and you'll find out for yourself. It's up to you. I just wanted to tap back in and let you guys know that we're going to be moving and grooving. This is going to drop today, Lord willing. And then we're going to keep with the regular program. Like I said, APB out for Steph. Y'all see Steph out in the street, Steph.bmobbin or whatever the fuck her Instagram is. I don't fucking know right now. I'm delirious. Y'all don't even want to know what I've been through. If y'all see her, tell her Bless said what's up. Tell her the No Invite Podcast is looking for her. We're about to put her fucking face on a milk carton. We're about to do a APB on Facebook. I know you don't seen plenty of that, and the motherfucker turns up like the next day or some shit. That's what we finna do. We finna find out. Hopefully she's out there somewhere in the world. Like I said, either a shotgun wedding or she's eating spreads right now. Throwing in a cell, doing push-ups because she's been on her fitness shit. Either way, I'd rather go for the latter. I hope she's safe and sound. Wherever you at, Steph, holla at your peoples, tap in. Shout out to producer Patty. Gonna probably holla at her sometime this week. We might hit you over the episode depending on her availability. She's been moving and grooving, busy as always. And as always, I'm Blaze, and I'm out here. I'm doing what the fuck I do, and I do it well. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed motherfucking day. Keep it moisturized. Put some lotion on your knuckles. Drink water, and mind your fucking business.
Follow the No Invite Podcast on Instagram. No_invite_podcast.